Okay, Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Once Upon a Crescent. And today we have some questions from my DMs. Okay, so I received this question from two person. Okay, and it's similar lah, about similar topic. Okay, so she says, Assalamualaikum Ustazah. Can I know the hukum of trying to cut ties, go no contact with toxic parents?
Why do these people always ask about hukum?
For context,
Okay.
my parents were both abusive when I was young. Now that I'm married, no more physical abuse from them, but they will hurt me with their words, macam disrespect me and my spouse.
Okay.
Making my other siblings hate me when I try to defend myself, saying rude stuff to my spouse, and I nak tahu hukum dalam Islam macam mana, sebab my counsellor asked me to not contact them anymore. Thank you, Ustazah. So, you want to address this first, or you want to go to...
I want to know, first of all, I want to know why is it always about hukum?
It is the reality of the people today.
Okay.
You know, macam no matter how much we speak about, Islam is more than just hukum. Like, you know, people will still, you know, kalau I buka my DMs, it's all macam, Ustazah apa hukum ni? Ustazah apa hukum tu?
Yelah, people don't know whether it's
Yeah.
halal or haram.
Yes, correct.
To me, the problem with that is it gives a very black and white view.
Yes, correct.
When most things are not black and white. Right? So I think it should be what is the best thing I can do in this situation.
You know, there's something deeper that Sheikh Abdul Hakam Murad have ever mentioned.
Okay.
So he says that in the past, right, people usually like learn about the inner state first.
Okay.
And then they learn about hukum later on. So macam the priority on the hukum is not so much. Of course it's important, but it's not so much lah.
Okay.
So as for today's context, kan, we usually learn Islam
The other way.
Okay. We focus on like the hukum first, and then the tasawuf, the inner part tu tak ada.
So sorry for detracting from the question a bit.
Sorry.
But I think we have to address this because this will affect.
I teringat. Yeah, so macam he says that macam maybe because in the past, like people are studying more about their inner self. Okay. So whatever that hukum that they learn later on is all about themselves. They reflect on themselves. They don't pinpoint others. Okay. Whereby, you know, in today's age, when we always learn about hukum, kan, we became judgmental because the inner soul too is not fed. So whatever that we receive knowledge, halal ke haram, we would like macam, oh yeah, our brother is the arrogant one. Sama macam yang, you know, Ustazah ni cakap, you know. So we would macam be labeling others instead of checking on ourselves.
Okay, for those who are not sure, hukum means judgment or ruling, right? So people want to know the ruling behind things.
Yes.
But what you're saying is that based on what Sheikh Abdul Hakim Murad said,
correct,
this never used to be the case, right? Previously, people were more concerned about
themselves.
No, not just themselves, but doing the right thing without talking about rulings, right? They want to know what is the best thing I can do in this situation.
Yeah, correct.
Rather than to know, this is makro, halal, haram, so, you know, it's all that. So I think
Islam is being reduced to that.
And the reason you are giving because of that is because that's what people study, and when they come back, they tend to talk about this more often than the fundamental objective of Islam and what Rasulullah SAW came down, which is to perfect character.
Correct.
It's about doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his analysis lah.
Okay.
That's his analysis.
So I think moving forward, we want to, and the reason why I think it's important because this allows us to rephrase the question a bit.
Yeah, correct.
So I think instead of answering the question from the lens of what the hukum is, whether can or cannot,
what the hukum is,
I think we want to answer this question as to what is the best thing this person can do in this situation. Okay, so here's a person.
So it's not macam black and white. What is the hukum? Oh, can cut ties. Or like cannot cut ties. It's not like
because
that.
things are never that simple.
Spectrum,
Yeah, there's a spectrum
of how
and
much.
And we want to strive to do the best that we can do. And we need to consider different circumstances, different situations, different contexts in this thing. Yeah. So I want to be allowed to rephrase the question. Can I know?
Rephrase people's questions.
Yeah, so I think what I want to answer, instead of the hukum whether halal or haram, I want to know what is the best thing this person can do. Okay? I want to shed some light lah, so that people can know and decide lah what is best for them to do.
I think first thing first kan,
Okay.
macam because she says there's a physical abuse here, but it was in the past. Okay, so memang kalau ada physical abuse, memang it is our right to protect ourselves.
Okay.
To remove ourselves from that physical harm. Kan? Like macam Nabi Ibrahim.
Wait. Give an overview of the problem first lah. So there are a few things, there are a few parts here. The first part is this person was abused as a child.
Yes.
Physically.
Yes.
Right? According to the message there.
According to the message, yes.
But now that the person is married, she is being abused with
verbally,
words.
Yes.
Verbally. Perhaps emotionally. The words disrespect me and my spouse. Now disrespect is different from abuse. Okay, so the first thing we want to talk about is abuse as a child.
Okay.
After that is abuse. She doesn't say disrespect. Okay lah, hurt with their words. Hurt with words and disrespect. And then being rude lah and all that lah. Okay. And then the third thing we want to address is the advice by the counsellor, which is to cut ties. Okay. Okay. So we want to focus our advice or our whatever guidance we would like to share on these three things. Okay.
So first is the physical
abuse as a child. Okay.
So to me, if there's a physical abuse, you have the right to protect yourselves and remove yourself from that situation. Like Sayyidina Mus'ab ibn Zubair.
Okay.
So he was a very, he lived luxuriously. His mother was very wealthy. And then he
accepted Islam.
Accepted Islam. So when he accepted Islam, his mother was not happy.
Okay.
So his mother stripped off his wealth.
But that's not physical abuse, right?
No.
Okay.
Ada physical abuse. He chained him and then he starved him until he renounced his Islam. Faham tak? Until he murtad.
As in, but he didn't lah.
He didn't. So because there's a physical harm there, that's why he left. He ran away from his mother and he joined Rasulullah SAW.
Okay.
So these are the people who left because of Islam, like
Sayyidina?
for the sake of Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Sayyidina Mus'ab ibn Zubair.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay, so that's.
Did I get the
Sayyidina
Sahabat name
Mus'ab
right?
Yeah, I think
Okay, I think got it right. Yeah.
So I mean, in that situation, yeah, because part of Islam is to protect your physical well-being.
Correct.
Right, it's protection of the self.
But you need to see how he responded also. He was never rude to his mother. He was never disrespectful to his mother.
Okay.
He was still very calm and composed because there was a time where he went back to Makkah and that's when he like saw his mother, right?
Okay.
He's not like macam, oh kau lah bully aku last time kan. Tak ada. He was still very respectful and calm and composed in front of his mother because whatever the case is, his mother was the one who gave birth to him, gave you this life, right? So like I think the respect is there. Macam he didn't macam like, you know, throw harsh things to the mother. Oh mentang-mentang kau ada dengan Rasulullah ni semua, dengan geng ni semua kan. So then dah jadi macam, you know, dah macam beheaded lah. He's not like that. So he's still and macam as a, how to say, like macam, so Sayyidina Mus'ab is an example lah. Macam he was abused, he ran away, and then when he was back, he still respected his mother. And then after that, tapi the mother is still abusive lah. So to me, macam in this situation kan, like your mother is not physically abusing you anymore, and you have your safe space, which is your parents kan.
Okay.
Of course I cannot
With
tell
your husband
you.
lah sekarang.
Like of course we cannot tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Right? But there are examples in the past whereby people still give thanks to their mother and parents kan. Another example is Nabi Musa AS and Fir'aun. Like he was still thankful to.
Wait, hang on. Let's focus on the physical abuse part first.
Okay.
Nabi Musa was not physically abused by Fir'aun.
Oh yes,
when he was a
that's
child.
true. That's true.
So we're talking about in situations where maybe a teenager physically abused as a child or as a teenager by the parents. What course of action do they have? Okay, so I don't think this is relevant to this person because this person has already grown up. Okay, but what maybe they could have done last time is of course to tell somebody who's trustworthy, somebody in school or whatever. And but that would be a separate matter lah when you want to advise children as to or teenagers what to do in such situations lah. Okay, but I think for this person, when it's a lady, right? Yeah, so
I
she
don't know.
mentioned
It's a spam account. It's a fake account.
it's an anonymous account, not
Anonymous
fake.
account.
Okay, so anyway, but yeah lah, because people don't want to know.
Yeah.
No, but I think for this person, when they talk about the fact that she's bringing up the abusive part, right, means that it still weighs on her mind.
Yeah lah, of course
Right, that
lah.
means that
Traumatic
there's no healing from this.
Yeah, it
Okay,
takes a big heart lah for you to macam still be dutiful to your parents despite them being like this. But the reward with Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala is great lah, kan? Subhanallah. So that's why macam it's how there's no macam right or wrong. Okay, that how to say? There's no macam like you said just now. There's no macam can or cannot.
Okay.
But it's like macam how.
What's the best you can do?
How spiritual you want to be, like how warak you want to be lah. Macam do you want to do like the best thing that will help you in akhirah, or you know macam, or the other way around lah. So we can't really.
No. Okay. Hang on. So now we move on to the second part of it, right? Which is she's already grown up. She's already gotten married, and now it's not physical abuse anymore, but hurt me with their words and disrespect me and my spouse and being rude to us.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is a serious problem. Okay, and I think many people also face this.
Yeah, I think
you know,
so.
because the relationship was not allowed to develop when they were children.
Yeah, because there's no bond and connection there.
Yeah, there's no bond and connection there. There's no normal casual talk lah in that sense. So the fact that it's always disrespecting, to me there must be some reason why. I mean, people don't randomly just be rude to you like that lah, right? It's a bit strange, but it could be something from the past that they bring up and so on. Yeah. So of course, without knowing any more about this situation, about the specifics, I can maybe I can think of a situation now where I know of a person who has a broken relationship with her father, and her mother is always defending the father.
Even now, the person is already defending the father. Okay.
Yeah. So the person is already married, and they just don't see eye to eye. But she is doing what she can to. She was abused as a child by the father, and the mother is always defending the father. Okay. So and it's quite regrettable that the father is apparently a religious person. Apparently lah, religious person. That side of the family, there's less like knowledge seekers and ustads and all that lah. So a bit regrettable that I've been hearing these things, that she's been abused since she was a kid and so on. Even after she got married also, you know, things are not good. And unfortunately, she got divorced. And she wants, I mean, if you are a father, your daughter this has happened to your daughter, you would want to show some empathy.
Yeah.
But yeah, and she's trying to mend relations with the father. She wants to do it. She wants to be a good. So to me, this person is. I mean, she's got every reason to break ties. Every reason to be toxic. To say my parents are toxic. My father is toxic. I'm never gonna see them again. She has every reason to do that. But she's trying to put all that aside, and she's struggling right now to do that.
What was the motivating factor for her to not break ties?
Because she feels that this is the right thing to do.
Oh, mashallah.
Right? She thinks that this is, no matter what he has done, this is still my father. Right? No matter what he has done, we are looking at this world as very temporary.
Yeah.
And the akhirah is more important.
Yeah.
And
at the end of the day, we cannot choose our parents lah, kan?
Like, yeah, but
it's a test.
By the way, she's seeing a counsellor, and I don't think her counsellor has told her to cut ties with the father.
Muslim counsellor?
I don't know if it's Muslim counsellor or not. Therapist.
Yeah.
So
kesian,
this idea of cutting ties okay, and I think of course we don't know how severe this is, but if people are continuously rude to you, I think there are ways to choose the right words to say.
Like what?
Okay, depends but I think what I want to bring up.
Choose the right words to say.
Yeah, choose the right words to say. Like just be civil and be nice and.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
Don't reply back or react and so on.
Correct.
You know, if people are rude to you, okay,
yes,
just be silent for a while.
True.
Especially if it's your parents.
Yeah.
Because they are older than you, they brought you into this world.
Yeah,
and they raised you when you were babies, when you were when you were young and all that. They might have been physically abusive to you, and so on. They might still be rude to you or disrespectful to you, but I think it's completely wrong to cut ties.
Yeah, there's a hadith kan?
That's my stand.
There's a hadith that says that whoever cut ties will not enter paradise.
With family or with parents?
No, and like I think family. I think family.
What more so your parents, right?
What more so our parents, and that is a sahih hadith.
So my stand is, I think it's completely wrong for the counsellor to advise them to not contact the parents anymore.
Yeah lah, but I think macam if the counsellor doesn't have a Islamic lens or like akhirah lens, then this is the things that they would advise lah.
Okay, if this is a Muslim counsellor, then I think she's giving wrong advice.
Okay.
He or she is giving wrong advice.
Let's husnuzon that it's not a Muslim counsellor lah. Yeah, but then I also think that kesian macam it's not easy. But I think I like when you say that macam choose the right words and don't react, because I see the beauty in that with like people who are hot-tempered and panas-baran.
Okay.
You know, when people are hot-tempered, disrespecting you and macam tak betul kan, macam something wrong inside there. But if you are just composed, you control your anger and you are respectful, people will actually lama-lama segan.
Yalah, correct.
People will feel macam aku macam orang
gila. Why am I so angry to this person?
I'm so angry with this person. But dia ni relax macam tu. So it has effects. So insyaAllah macam if you better yourself, if you just masuk telinga kanan keluar kiri, insyaAllah there's fruit lah. And for all you know in the future, the parents yang macam inspired that you are like this and macam very curious how you can be this way, and it is a form of dakwah also, like for your parents to be better, to seek knowledge together with you. You never know. So I think I really like that you said like choose the right words. Kan?
Yeah, which I think is also
with your parents.
So what I think the advice should be is, when you are in a situation where you visit your parents and
you need to know how to deal with it.
They are rude to you or rude to your husband and so on, pause and ask yourself, how should I respond? Don't get all triggered. You got to be mindful that maybe before you go there, think that, okay, I'm going to be triggered.
Mentally prep yourself.
I'm going to be triggered, but I have to ask myself, what is the best way of responding? Respond in the best way possible. Right? So we always repel bad action with good action.
Yeah, correct.
And we always ask ourselves, okay, maybe this is what I'm being put through, this is my situation. I'm not gonna shout back. I'm not gonna be rude back. I'm not going to hina balik, so scold and all that.
Sarcastic balik.
Not be sarcastic and so on. So you can just ask yourself and your husband, okay, never mind. We know this is gonna happen. We just be patient. We see how.
But another thing is, like, if I'm being put in that situation, I wouldn't want my children to see this kind of bad.
Yeah, so maybe do it in a stage-wise way, right? Maybe visit without your children first.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, that's
or maybe even without the husband first. Maybe you just visit your mom and your dad.
Just to fulfill your duty as a daughter.
Yeah, do it weekly.
I think macam the thing about like parents dengan kita ni kan, parents have rights over us.
Yeah.
And I think this is something that a lot of people don't know. Like macam they don't know that other people, like our family members, our parents, our children, they have rights over us. So this world is not about what are my rights? It's about fulfilling other people's rights. Because on the day of judgment later on, Allah SWT is going to ask you. You know, you are going to be accountable. Allah is going to ask you, like macam, have you fulfilled, your duty as a daughter, as a wife, as a mother, kan? Instead of macam, so Allah is going to ask you, what did you do when your parents are like this to you? Instead of macam, why did your parents do this to you? So macam, it's more of like, you need to macam have a mindset shift in that sense.
So the mindset shift should be, like what you say, instead of what are my rights, it is, this is my situation that I'm facing.
How to deal with it.
While
fulfilling my rights. While fulfilling other people's rights on me.
So I guess one solution is she can go there, visit her parents once a week. Just for 2 hours.
Clock in the time.
And be prepared. Be prepared. Maybe my parents are going to be rude to me or disrespect me or ask questions that are not comfortable. Just for this 1-2 hours, keep your calm.
Keep your calm. Do your selawat inside your heart.
Do your selawat. Respond respectfully.
And then
progressively.
Kasih duit, jalan.
Progressively. The husband can go also. Progressively, after weeks and maybe months, then maybe bring the children. And inshallah, the relationship will be repaired.
Inshallah.
Yeah. But the key thing is, we need to know how to respond to parents who are doing things that are wrong. Okay? So we don't judge them as people, but we can see that what they are doing is wrong. Maybe later on, who knows? 5 years time, you suddenly become in a position where you can advise them on your wrong behaviour.
Correct.
Yeah, because there's also a technique to advise parents. You know, what you're doing is not right.
Macam Nabi Ibrahim.
Yeah. So it has to get to the stage. Yeah. So about Nabi Ibrahim Salam. Yeah, there's something we can learn, because I think no matter how bad,
ayat Quran. Nak share ayat Quran.
Yeah. No matter how bad the situation is, it cannot be a case where your father is threatening to kill you. Right? Like in the case of Nabi Ibrahim AS in the Quran.
Okay, let me just read.
Yeah, so this is in Surah Maryam.
This is in Surah Maryam. So if you see Surah Maryam, ayat 43, he said, Ya abati, inni qad ja'ani min al-ilm. Oh, my father.
So what he's saying is that, Ya abati is, oh my dear father.
Oh, my dear father, yes, correct.
So the first thing that he said, okay, so some context. Nabi Ibrahim Salam's father was not only an idol worshipper, he was the person who's making and selling idols for people. So he's basically in this idol business. Alright? So the first thing Nabi Ibrahim said to him to call him to Islam, to abandon all these idols is Ya abati. What's that?
Ya abati inni qad ja'ani min al-ilm.
Okay. So knowledge has come to me. Right?
Ma lam ya'tika fattabi'ni.
Okay, so he's calling his father. He said that, oh my father, the knowledge has come to me, which has not come to you.
Fattabi'ni.
So this is an invitation to follow what I'm doing. Okay, so he's not even talking about the idols yet.
Yeah.
Right? So you do it gradually.
Yeah,
he's teaching us, okay, you just say that this is the situation. Allah SWT has given me knowledge, has given me advice. I'm inviting you, follow me.
Ahdika siratan sawiya. I will guide you to a straight path.
Yeah. So ahdika, I'm going to guide you. So he's like offering a favor lah.
Yeah.
Like you say, no, I'm going to guide you.
Yeah.
Okay. Which might not be the same thing that we tell our parents. We cannot go to parents' house and say, no, knowledge has come to me from a podcast.
From a podcast.
Okay, so lain lah. But I think the point is, he's not addressing the wrongdoing yet. Right? You don't go there and start talking about what you're doing is wrong. You just, it's a civil tone. It's an invitation.
He didn't even say macam, oh, I'm more knowledgeable than you. Aku lagi tak ada dari kau. You know, macam
kau bodoh.
Kau bodoh. Akulah yang bijak pandai. But he just said macam, oh, knowledge has come.
Yeah, this is the situation lah.
I know something.
I know something, and
from
you follow me.
You
follow me and I'll guide you. So then after that, what does he say?
Ya abati, la ta'budu syaitan.
That's the second one.
Yeah.
Okay. So tengok.
Oh, ada the first one lah. Ya abati lima ta'budu ma la yasma'u wa ma la yubsiru.
Okay.
Qala li abihi. So ada the first one. The first one is Ya abati lima ta'budu ma la yasma'u. Oh my father, why do you worship that which hears not, sees
not? So he's
not,
talking about
and cannot avail. It's not available to you lah. I mean like.
Okay, so backtrack.
Why? Sorry, backtrack. So dia tanya. So he questioned. He was just questioning why you worshiping.
So he's curious
idols. He's curious.
Basically, he wants his father to think. So he's in a position where he's already old enough to ask his father, why do you do this?
And to get him to think.
Yeah, to get him to think. To get him to question his choices, his decisions. Like, you know, you are worshipping idols. You are asking them for things, and these idols cannot benefit you.
Yeah.
And cannot harm you, is it?
Cannot benefit you, and tak boleh dengar, tak boleh lihat, like which hears not, sees not, wala yughni anka shay'a.
Yeah, and cannot benefit you at all.
Yeah.
So he's getting his father to think. So maybe he's already quite close to his father. I mean, he is in his father's family. So he's asking his father, and then after that he's telling his father that, you know, knowledge has come to me. Follow me and I'll guide you. So it's very gradual.
Yes.
And then there's a third statement.
Ya abati.
Ya abati, dear father.
Ya abati, ya abati. Ini third ya abati. Oh my father. My dear father.
Now the warning has come, right? He said, La
ta'budu syaitan. Don't worship syaitan. Inna syaitana kana lirrahmani asiya. So like macam he's not even blaming him for doing it. He's blaming syaitan to, macam, you know, all the cause of it is syaitan. Don't worship syaitan.
And he said lirrahman, right?
Yes, lirrahmani asiya. So syaitan has been a rebel against the most gracious, which is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
So in other words, he's giving his father a reason that you should not be doing something that... So he's not blaming his father, but he's saying that just don't follow what shaitan is doing. And you know, shaitan is the one who is rebelling against the merciful. And he uses Ar-Rahman, not rebelling against Allah, the name Allah, but rather the name Ar-Rahman.
To put into context, can you imagine telling your father, don't follow shaitan? I mean, the father would think macam, are you calling me shaitan?
No. Wait. I imagine this is part of a long conversation.
Oh, okay.
But these are the key things that he gradually is trying to talk about. So he didn't start by saying, don't worship shaitan. He's getting his father to think, why do you do this thing like worship
There's
idols?
no benefit at all.
There's no benefit at all. They cannot benefit you. They cannot harm you, and so on. And then he's saying that, you know, some knowledge has come to me. You follow me and I will guide you to the straight path and so on. So basically it's quite gradual. And after that, he's not putting the blame on his father. He's saying that this is shaitan. Shaitan is trying to do this.
Then there's a fourth abati. Oh my dear father, inni akhafu an yamassaka adabun min ar-Rahman.
Okay, so he's saying, now I'm concerned. Right?
I'm very afraid
so
for you.
He stopped judging his father. He stopped blaming his father. He said that, you know, I'm concerned. Akhafu, I'm afraid. Right? That something bad is going to happen to you if you continue down this path.
Yeah, correct.
So it's beautiful advice. Right? And this is how we can take some guidance from here as to how to speak to our parents in a way that is not disrespectful. That is just advising them in case you see that they're doing things wrong. So that's one part of it. Then the father responded, right?
فَتَكُونَ لِلشَّيْطَانِ وَلِيًّا. So that you become the companion of
so he's afraid of that.
He's afraid of that.
But his father replied.
His father's response, قَالَ أَرَاغِبٌ أَنْتَ عَنْ آلِهَتِي يَا إِبْرَاهِيم.
So you see, even there, so he's, see, Nabi Ibrahim is giving advice. We saw what Nabi Ibrahim already said to his father, alayhi salam. As in, Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam said to his father. And his father is answering him in something that is quite irrelevant though. And is attacking him. Are you, right? What's that?
أراغب أنت عن آلهتي يا إبراهيم.
Are you insulting my, is he insulting the word? Insulting my idols?
No, do you reject my gods, ya Ibrahim?
So there's no, I mean, Nabi Ibrahim is trying to advise.
Victim mindset ni.
And then, no, it's not victim mindset. It's basically, you're not happy with people's advice and you attack the person.
I think this is common in many relationships.
Correct. So the father is demonstrating this kind of character. Right? People are giving you advice, not even saying that you're doing anything wrong at all. No? If you look at the first 4 ayat, the previous 4 ayat.
Are you rejecting my gods?
He just gets his father to think, but his father says he's blaming him. Right?
So dia kasih warning. La in lam tantahi la arjumannak.
Now he's even threatening to kill him.
Yes. So if you don't stop, I will stone you to death. Wahjurni maliya. So get away from me safely.
So it's got to a point
before I punish you.
Where, you know, so this is Nabi Ibrahim Salam's father. By the way, there's a khilaf. Some people say it's not his father, it's his uncle. But other scholars say it's his father. But anyway, this is an adult. This is somebody who's older than him, who he's trying to advise. But the person not only rejected the advice, he's threatening to kill the person. Now, I don't think any of us are in this situation. That we are in a situation where
ada tapi outliers lah. Most of our parents are not like this.
Trying to kill you or threaten to kill you.
Yalah, maybe ada.
Okay, kalau halau okay lah. Kalau
maybe ada, maybe there are, but very few lah. Macam
threaten to kill you, seriously?
Those are extreme cases. But I'm saying like most of us, our parents are not like that lah. Most. So macam how toxic is this?
Okay,
this
so
is
you see,
abusive and toxic.
He has every reason to leave.
Yeah. But what did he say?
Yeah, but he wants to try to advise. But now, no, but bear in mind that his father has already commanded him to get away from me. So he's got no choice. He's got to leave because, you know, this is his life is under threat lah. What if his father decides to
stone you to death kan?
I mean, after all, it's a threat. So what did he say?
Salamun alayka. Peace be on you. Sa'astaghfiru laka rabbi. I will seek forgiveness of my Lord for you. Innahu kana bi hafiya. MashaAllah.
So he said, okay.
He is unto me ever most gracious.
So he just replying to his father, okay. I mean, I'm being threatened, trying to kill me, and you chase me out. So he said salam on you.
Salamun alayhi, peace be on you. And dia akan seek forgiveness on behalf of him lagi.
Yeah, he said I'll seek forgiveness.
But
So he's trying to say this other, okay lah, I'll do what I have to do.
no, but he left also. وَأَعْتَزِلُكُمْ وَمَا تَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ, and I shall turn away from you and from those whom you invoke besides Allah. So I will leave, I will take my leave, but salam alik. Macam tu lah.
So let's compare this, what we learn from the Quran. This is in Surah Maryam, by the way. And what people are facing, in this day and age. So I don't think the situation can be any worse than what Nabi Ibrahim Salam faced with his father.
I can imagine those comment sections saying, oh, itu zaman Nabi Ibrahim is not relevant to, itu Nabi, ini kita.
We seek guidance from the Quran lah.
Yalah, so macam I think this is something yang people need to understand, that the Quran is hudan linnas, it's guidance for humanity. It is relevant in the past 1,000 years ago, thousands of years ago, and it's relevant now. If only you take the effort to understand the Quran.
I find it very funny because if people say the Quran is not relevant today, or parts of the Quran are not relevant today, some people try to say, oh, today we shouldn't have inheritance laws like what the Quran prescribes. So what, are you saying that Allah SWT didn't know there was going to be a 2026?
Yeah, that's why lah.
Right, I mean, he gave the Quran for eternity.
Yeah, correct.
For humanity, and he's preserving the Quran. It is still in its original text, not text, original form, original way it was revealed until today, and his guidance for the rest of humanity, because Rasulullah is is the final prophet. So you cannot be saying that, this is today, the laws for last time don't apply anymore. No, it can't be the case. Because Allah SWT obviously knew there was going to be a 2026 where things in society would be different from 570 or 610 AD, right? So I think we cannot discount the Quran when it comes to looking for guidance, and there's a reason all these stories are being told to us in the Quran. Okay, so back to the situation here. Nabi Ibrahim Salam was forced to leave because his life was under threat. Yeah, and I imagine he didn't want to leave. He felt that his job with his father was not done. He still wanted to advise. But because there was a threat to his life, he had to leave. So compare that with people being advised to cut off your parents. Right? Your parents are toxic. Your parents are rude, they are abusive. Don't contact them anymore.
Anyway,
I think it's completely wrong.
Of course lah, of course. Anyway, like macam, I also don't know when they say toxic parents, how toxic. Like how do you define by toxic and abusive?
It means toxic according to whose definition. But let's assume for argument's sake that it's
the toxic.
It's difficult lah.
Okay.
Parents are being difficult. Okay. Yeah. I mean, of course, I don't like this label of toxic. It's a quite a modern day phrase lah. But yeah, it's more of it's difficult to handle the parents. We don't talk about labels. We just talk about what actions the parents are doing. So speaking rudely to me and my spouse. Okay, why? Could it be that people continue to speak rudely to you even though you reply well? It's quite strange, people continue speaking rudely to you, but you just be calm and reply well. So I think that's
try that, because so I've tried that and it is so effective, mashallah. And I felt that.
Who was rude to you? Okay.
Yeah lah. So I really feel that there's a lot of difference if you are calm and composed. And orang akan segan after lama-lama, orang akan segan. And orang takkan macam nak berani nak buat lagi lah. They will feel paiseh. And orang rasa macam orang gila gitu.
But I think you've got to, if you really think for some reason, if you really think that you want to cut off ties with your parents, you think that this is too much, they've done too much wrong to me, and so on, you really got to think many times if that is the best thing to do or not. So it's not about hukum and so on.
Yeah, but it's just macam a matter of, would you take the risk? Yeah. Like, it's not worth it. Is it worth it to risk your akhirah for this?
Like, what if it's not that abusive, but you think it's abusive because you spoke to a few people who told you it's abuse?
Yeah, and isn't it macam a challenge for yourself to train your patience, to train your composure, kan? Of course, like, it's up to you lah. Like,
no, but don't get us wrong. There are such things as difficult parents.
Yes, I know. Definitely, yeah.
So, and it's just, how do we handle this? That's always what you have to ask yourself. And it is never.
The reward is mashallah.
You really have to think many times. If your life is under threat, okay lah, then
you have to.
Then you got to stay away. But even so, you don't have to cut ties and you can still send them a text or two every now and then, you see.
Send a text. So nanti dia maki-maki macam mana?
You just reply well lah. Yeah, so it's not.
No, but then there's pay now.
No, but
you can still be dutiful to your parents, like in this digital age.
Transfer money every month.
Transfer money. Doa for them, spiritual ties is still not cut off. You can still make doa for them.
Yeah. So I think I don't know. This counsellor asked me not to contact them. I don't think this is
right at all lah.
Yeah, correct. I think this is our stand on this lah. It's one of the few things that we agree on lah.
Yeah. One of the few things we agree.
Okay lah. So insyaAllah, hope you all have benefited from this. And
wait, I want to add on a story, can?
Okay, can.
Yeah, macam I think it is macam whatever that your parents have done to you in the past.
Bad things lah.
Bad things. Physical abuse, rotan ke apa kan. It is traumatic, but we can also give our husnuzon to them. They are also evolving. They are also learning as a first time parent.
Or maybe they were not properly guided.
Yeah, they were not properly
by the Islam
guided.
Yeah.
And macam people are more exposed to Islam now because of the digital age. In the past, there's no guide to how to be a parent.
Yeah.
And in the past also, I don't think macam people are so well off as today, kan? Macam it's very hard to find a job and the stresses at work and then to bagi kau makan and all that. So focus on the good things of what your parents have done to you. There's this story whereby the Sahaba carried the mother and do tawaf for 7 times.
Oh, okay.
And then after that he asked the Sahaba. Okay, another narration.
So his mother couldn't walk and he carried his mother and went tawaf.
Yes. So macam
one tawaf lah.
Other narration said other narration asked the Sahaba. Other narration said that he asked Rasulullah SAW. So ada different narrations on this. So he asked the Sahaba, have I repaid my mother? He said, oh no, you have not ever. You can never ever repay your mother. Your mother's
Even if you carry her on your back and do 7 rounds around the Kaabah.
Yeah. So macam you can never repay whatever that she has done because she has given you this life. And macam from pregnancy till macam giving birth, it's really hard lah. Kan? So I think it is good to pardon our parents for their mistakes, and they were also young. And macam for all you know, macam they regretted whatever that they have done, and they also have their own habits or like trauma in the past that made them who they are today. Yeah. So I think it's good to pardon them and husnuzon them lah.
So insyaAllah lah, may we all be rewarded for how we treat our parents. May we all treat our parents well. And most importantly, may we all benefit from the guidance from the Quran.
By the way, I haven't read the second one. Next episode lah. Okay, next episode.
But I think similar lah. I think I've tried to be patient and so on. I guess I felt terribly when it comes to my own mother. Yeah.
What should I do or recite?
So I think I think this we
what
probably
to recite? Dia tanya what to recite.
Selawat lah. When you are faced with the situation.
Oh, actually ada Ya Aziz, Ya Jabbar, Ya Mutakabbir. So if you recite this, insyaAllah, like the hearts will soften, and also the first 10 ayah of Surah Taha. Okay. So if you want like to soften their hearts, you can do this amalan lah, insyaAllah.
InsyaAllah.
Okay.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.